Hi everyone, it's Jude. I hope you're having a good time, a good day, a good week. I'm just here to talk about tomorrow's full moon in Capricorn and just have a nice chat about what it's all this energy that it's building up to tomorrow full moon, and then the energy that is gonna be left behind for the next 2 weeks or a little bit more, and let's see what's going on. You want to let's talk about this. So I've been feeling like there's something going on. And we just left Mercury retrograde, so that was just like a big pause that the universe put on us, and like we were kind of like in a slow motion. So we're coming out of that, we're trying to like shake it off all the Mercury retrograde energy, but it still is around. We're leaving it behind. And what else I can tell you? Capricorn is an earth sign, so it's something that talks about things that are down to earth, that are talking about earthly matters, like your home, business, your job, your company where you work, or like I don't know, the things that you have tangible. So it talks about Capricorn is more a lot about authority, structure, government. It represents all these structure things. So what is happening with this full moon? So it means that the full moon, we know the energy of full moon, it's all about shining light into those things that we haven't taken a look in a while. You know, those things that need to be fixed, but we just shovel it on the back and say like, oh, I'll think about these later because it's too painful, it's too much time, and I really can't deal with this right now. So what I would say, full moon brings all these things out. Like if you put something under the bed, it's gonna bring the light and say like, it's there, it's still there, and you need to work on it because we need to move on. So that's the full moon. It's just a little bit of the universe opportunity to like the natural rhythm of that we take a look and that we see what we have to work on. So that's the energy of full moon. It's a lot of emotions because the moon has power over bodies of water, you know that, and we are I mean we're made of water. So the full moon definitely affects us, and it brings a lot of emotions. So some people can't sleep during full moons. There's like people that get in fights during full moons, or like get really excited, like a lot of things come into their mind that they can't sleep literally. So this energy of Capricorn and full moon together, I would say it's a lot about looking into structure things, like looking into your relationship with your job, your relationship with, I don't know, with your boss, your relationship with your family, your relationship with your co-workers, your friends, your even in your partner, you know, your relationship with all these things, all these structure things that we have in life. So it's gonna shine the light there, and sometimes it's not pretty, especially when we're talking about this Capricorn energy that tends to be a little bit like a critic. It just likes to critic themselves a lot. Like, I'm not good enough. I'm not happy yet because I don't have this, or I haven't lost this much weight, or I haven't, I don't know, whatever it is. I haven't made this amount of money, so I don't deserve to be treated nicely by myself. That's the worst. But I'm not saying that all Capricorns are like that, but they just tend to be a little bit, the energy is a little bit like of criticism, and like they are very picky on themselves, and they expect a lot of themselves. So they have high standards, and they like to be like, yeah, that's not good enough. So what I would say is two energies together, we have to watch out, and that's what I'm making this video. Like I could be sleeping right now because it's really late, but I needed to make this video because we need to know how to navigate this energy. We have right now two opposites in the sky. We have Mars and Saturn opposite. So the thing is, like, literally these two planets are looking at each other like this, and it's just an energy of Mars that it just wants to go forward, and it's like fire energy, and like it's frustrated with this Saturn energy that is like, just stop for a minute and let's slow down. So I wanted to pull some cards and I ended up with a lot of cards. So let's see what I have. So we got the Two of Swords, but it came out in reverse. All these cards just flew out of this deck. So it was really interesting. The Two of Swords is telling me that we have a decision to make. We are like, oh my God, I need to make a decision. There is like something coming up with this energy. And what this card is telling me is that you need to listen more to your intuition and not to other people. And that you gotta stop listening to them. And this time you need to stand your ground right now. And that's energy. And then listening to yourself, going within to find the answers, to find the clarity. The same thing with this Hermit card that is telling me, go within, you're gonna find the answers inside. There is nothing outside of you. It's gonna resolve your problems, I'm telling you. Like, the only way that you can change your reality is changing the way you react to situations, to people, to annoying people, to toxic people, to toxic behaviors, toxic relationships, whatever it is, a really mean boss, whatever it is, you need to go inside and change how you react to things. And I'm not saying that you should stay in a toxic relationship at all, but I'm just saying that sometimes it's more about how we react than actually the thing that was the action, you know? So the Hermit card is telling us, listen to your intuition, you need to work on yourself, work inside. And then a couple really nice cards came out, and it's the Fool card, which is telling me that if you like surrender and just like trust in the universe, and that you trust that you're gonna be okay, whatever way you go, whatever decision you make with the Two of Swords right here, whatever decision you make, if you trust your intuition, if you go within for the answers, and you trust the universe, you're gonna be there. Like, you're gonna get there. Trust the universe. And how I know that you're gonna be there, because the next cards were the Ace of Cups. That is literally talking about, the Ace of Cups is like, talks about something really good happening emotionally with relationships. So maybe marriage, maybe some new relationship if you're single. Like, there's so many good things about this card, talking about self-fulfillment and like finding love and finding your soulmate, finding someone that really feels emotionally your emotional needs. And then we have the Ten of Cups, that it was a really nice card. And it's talking about very similar stuff. It's talking about emotional fulfillment and like feeling supported and like celebrating with family. And it's a really interesting thing, because I'm gonna tell you the reading, but family comes out a lot in this reading, especially with Capricorn, because it's talking about relationships. So it is a really good a future card for what it can be, your relationship with your family and the relationship with yourself too. Like feeling that you don't need to go outside for validation, and you finding your validation inside. So that can be you, but we need to do all this work, that is trusting yourself, going within, trusting the universe, trusting that you deserve these opportunities and they'll come to you. And they're coming. I mean, I'm seeing in the future, but they're coming, but we need to do the work. And then I pulled this Three of Pentacles, which is telling me that we need to work with other people. It's hard right now with all this energy of conflict and opposites, but we need to trust that I mean, everyone just wants to move forward. And if we listen to each other, we can make a difference. We can move forward. We can find a solution, you know, like, especially it keeps coming up about families. If you put the work to listen to that family member, or that whatever it is, that situation that you have at home, or with other family members outside your home, listen to each other, really pay attention, and have teamwork, maybe even have therapy together, family therapy, or time together, go out for dinner, talk about your problems. So we can get to these beautiful cups cards, because this reading is a lot of cups, and let me tell you. So we have the 10, and then we have the Ace of Cups, which is talking about emotional fulfillment, a lot of love, a lot of joy. It's just like the cups are full. So they're really good cards. And then I just asked a couple of specific questions about love, and I got the Empress card. The Empress card is talking about being creative, being sensual, fertile. And so I would say in love, if you have a partner, just spice up things and do things that you normally wouldn't do. Try new things. Go, if you never went hiking, go hiking. If you never went to the movies, go to the movies if the movies are open. Or maybe just watch a romantic movie at home, or or go to a new cafe, a new restaurant, try new food, try something new, all right? And the Emperor is talking about being yourself and being confident with yourself, and you will be attracting the same energy, right? Like if you're single, just being really comfortable in your skin, and like being really sexy and being yourself, because authenticity, it makes you sexy, it makes you a magnet for people that like that, because confidence is sexy. So, and then I grab a couple more cards for clarifying that one, and I got the Three of Cups, which the Three of Cups is talking about celebration. So literally what I said, not only celebration, it's talking about friendship. So I would say not only spice up things with your partner, or go out and try new guys and new girls to date and try different things, but also don't overwhelm the other person. Have your own space. Go celebrate with your girlfriends. Go do other things, and like you can have all your cups filled, not only with your relationship, because you're giving the other person a space and be able them to fill their cup, but then you are filling your cup and you're feeling amazing because you are confident in yourself, you're confident in your relationship, and you have friends that support you. So I will encourage any kind of like things that connect you with your girlfriends, like meetings, those all these online things that you can do, or maybe going out, going hiking, going out to eat, doing fun things, traveling, whatever it is, and try it, and maybe go out to dates, like couple dates and stuff like that. It's I'm encouraging that. And then I pull a couple cards about family, because I was really, with all this Capricorn energy about relationships and about structures, so I was a little worried about family. So I pull a card, and yeah, I got the Tower card. So the Tower card is talking about that all those things that we haven't talked without, like, we're talking about family. So those things that we just have, chapters that haven't really closed, that we haven't really talked, and we just left them in pause, they're coming out, and they're gonna bring changes, and maybe some discussions, and maybe some like disagreements. Capricorn and all this full moon energy, I can feel it. It's all about people are not gonna see the world the way you see it, and you don't need to convince them. Your way and your opinion should be just the way you live your life, and whatever the other people, whatever your old family thinks, or whatever they do, shouldn't be your problem that much, and you shouldn't be reacting that much, because I feel like with all these astrological events, and with Capricorn, the full moon in Capricorn, it's just like spicing up all these things, come like, oh yes, time to talk, it's time to explode. It's a lot of pressure coming up. And this is funny, because I was reading about this full moon energy in Capricorn, and it talked about pressure being released in all kind of relationships, and also the earth going through this, and like having a lot of like volcanic activity and earthquakes. And then I was like, oh my god, there was a tremor, a big tremor, almost an earthquake in Peru last night. And it was a big scare for everyone, including me, because I have family over there. So I was like, yeah, there's a lot of pressure building up, and then it just needs to be released. And that's what the Tower card is talking about. Then I asked to clarify that card, and I got the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands is talking about that you have to stand your ground, and that your family needs to respect your boundaries and the way you live your life and the way you think you are doing your life, and you're living your life, and whatever way you are making your money, whatever way you are like building your family, whatever way you're doing anything, like even career wise, school, anything, you make your own decisions. You be you, because at the end of our lives, our parents are not even alive for that. We're gonna be alone. I mean, not saying alone, but when we are old and we're 80 years old in our bed, believe me that you are gonna be like, why I tried to make all these people that are not even here anymore happy, and I didn't do what made me happy. So just bear that in mind, because I live my life like that. I don't want to be an angry 80-year-old. I want to be happy. So I live my life like no regrets. Or at least I try. And then I was worried a little bit about finances too, because I kept hearing about, with all these energy polarities happening astrologically, there's a lot of like crisis coming up, and like I said, a lot of pressure building up in finances. I would say the energy will be a little bit of like maybe the stock market dropping, and like having a kind of like a down time. But like everything else, that will go away with this energy. I would say like by the second week of June, the second week of July, we'll be already seeing a little bit of like, oh my God, this is so much better, because the energy, it is all this energy of polarities is leaving us. So don't go crazy. It's all gonna happen, and it's gonna be okay. It's just gonna be a dip in finances. And I pulled a couple cards about that, and I got the six of, no, it's the four. It's the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups, look at that. The Four of Cups is talking about opportunities and finances. So the universe is giving you opportunities. Like it can feel almost like maybe too many things on your plate, and you're saying like, no, I can't do too many things at the same time, please. So it can be that I'm hearing that, but also it can be that you are ignoring some kind of opportunity that can give you money, because in the past you had tried something similar and then went well, and you're just like, oh, I don't want to try it. But the universe is telling you like, look at this, and like reevaluate your priorities right now, and this might make you money. So just whatever it is, just take a double look and check if maybe if it doesn't even align with your passions, that's fine. But if you have a little bit of free time, just do it, because the spirit is saying like, maybe that little hobby can become into something bigger, and you're ignoring this opportunity where I want to put money in your pocket. And then I did career. I asked a couple questions about career, and I got the Six of Cups. This is the Six of Cups now, and I said that it was a lot of cups in this reading. So this one's talking about career. I think you're a little bit of like longing the past. Like might be that you had some more stability in the past. Like maybe you had a corporate job, or you work like somebody paid you, and now you're like by your own. You're trying the entrepreneur way, and it's hard, and you're like, oh my God, I wish I was getting a salary again, or something like that. Or again, it can be just like being generous too. It's talking about giving things away. And like when I'm talking about career, I would say it's about moving energy, like in exchange, like make something of quality. If you make a product, if you give people a service, whatever it is, work on giving quality, and like really really work passionately about this, because that's how you make connections, and that's how you actually make progress. And in careers, it's all about who you know too. So be generous, be open, work hard, and the universe is gonna give back that. And then I got the Emperor card for for career, and it's talking about authority figure, about leadership. You gotta try some new things and be the pioneer in another thing, whatever it is that you are interested in. And I don't know about what kind of career you have, but I would say it's coming a lot of creativity in this reading. So if you have something that you're passionate about, and maybe something creative, it's something a little bit out of the norm, I will encourage you to do it. Take leadership on that, and like you have a lot of wisdom to give, girl or guy. Like really, like you think that maybe you're too young and you don't know, but you do know. You know enough to give others that are a little bit farther behind in their journey the tools they need to get where you are. So stop saying that you're not ready. Stop saying that I can't, I don't have enough to teach, I don't have enough to share, I don't have good advice. No, no, no. Let go of all those beliefs and start saying, I deserve this, and start moving that energy and start creating stuff that it's good. Start working really hard in whatever it is that your career is, and it will flourish. But you have to take leadership, you have to be creative, you have to be yourself, embody authenticity, and we'll get through the entire this full moon in Capricorn. The energy just stays a little bit like 2 weeks to 3 weeks after, so it's not that bad. I'm gonna pull one card of the oracle just to say goodbye. All right. Synchronicities. Oh my god, this is something I wanted to talk to you. Have you been experiencing synchronicities lately? Because I have. I just been stuck completely by number 1111, 1010 2. So I don't know, I'm just putting it out there. I did a post in my Instagram about this today because it's literally, I think it has to do with the summer solstice energy that we just had. Like we literally just like enter a new season, new beginnings, new opportunities. The universe is just like giving you a lot of guidance. So pay attention to those signs. Whenever you see numbers, I have a lot of people that write to me, that text me and says like, Jude, what do this number means and what this, and I love helping them. And I always say, like what you have to do is whenever you see the number, just like try to stop yourself and see like, oh, what I was doing, or what I was thinking, or what I was working on when I'm seeing this number. Like if I was about to do this reading, for example, and I saw it 10:10 on the clock, and I'm like, oh, it's the spirit is saying, Jude, I encourage you to do this reading. People need to hear what you need to say. So it's just those little messages, and it will make your life a little bit more magical, and it will give you really good advice. Listen to spirit. So I'm gonna pull one more card of my other oracle card, just for fun, and because the video is already long. So thank you if you stay until the end, and I hope all this advice helped you. All right. Or it's our mantra for this season. The key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. Ooh. The key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. That's an interesting card. I think I was listening to something similar today. Wow. It's about enjoying what we have and stop wanting and longing for things that we don't have. When that desire goes away and the desire is replaced by gratefulness, with gratitude and love and joy, you elevate, your vibration changes. So forget about all these wants and desires and needs that come from the ego, and focus on gratitude and love and joy and say thank you, universe, and focus on that and keep that energy high, because that's the only way we can manifest good things coming into our life. Because sometimes we're blocking it with our mindset, our beliefs. We can be like doing affirmations and we can be doing like all these meditations, but if we are not balanced, if we are not seeing the world with other eyes, that manifestation is not gonna come. So I would say let's focus on gratitude. I do a gratitude prayer in the morning every day, and it has helped me a lot. It helps me focusing on the good things I have in my life and makes me appreciate it a little bit more. So thank you so much, guys, for watching my video. I hope you like it. I hope you find something helpful in this, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram, where I post daily motivational quotes. I do anything that is about astrology. I put a lot of good stuff there about a spiritual awakening and a spiritual path. So I would love you to follow me there. Thank you so much. Have a lovely week, and I hope these help a lot.